Well, welcome back to the Ruby Buckle West here in South Jordan, Utah. I'm Amy Wilson at the EQN Sports Desk. It's driven by Holiday Auto Group. And a huge congratulations to DaCota Monk, who just won the 1D in the Futurity Round 1 here. About $10,000 total. You ran a 15.800, the fastest run that we saw today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so cool. It was awesome to watch. You'll get to see it here in just a minute. But you were riding SEIS MARTINIS. That is a 2020 mare by Trey SEIS and out of Morning Traffic, who is Martini,
Yes.
Michelle Darling's amazing mare. Michelle already posted that she is so excited and that Martini is so proud. So this is fun for everyone, isn't it?
Yes, it's been a blast, and I knew this was coming. So it's so awesome that it's happening. So
Explain how you knew it was coming, because you've had a pretty big month.
yeah, she just has gotten so confident, and she's always kind of been a confident mare, but when I ask her to, kind of go in there and win, she still tries, but she just has made mistakes and being really rady. Well, now she's like just running to her holes and letting me do my job, and she does hers. And then this whole time that we've been up here, she's just been steadily getting better. So I knew it was. I knew if I didn't mess it up, it could happen.
So reserve at Run at the Rose in the average, and then you were in the top 5 at the Colorado Classic in the average. And then I think you came over to the Jackpot just a couple days ago and ran a 7?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so she runs in an O-ring. She's always been really weird about her face and what I put on her. And I don't run a lot of horses in O-rings, but she loved it, so I did it. Well, then she's kind of gotten faster and freer. And I was like, I feel like I'm leaving first out there, so I need to find something else. Well, I'll exhibition her and warm her up in this bit, and it's famous Lemon Drops bit that I used to run. And no other horse has been able to run in it because it's not a lot of bit. It's got a rope curb chain. And so I was like, I'm going to try it, and I'm going to try it at a Jackpot, not at Futurity. And as soon as I asked her when I needed her, it was there. So I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the bit. So
it was just a good fit.
Yeah.
And it carried over to today. So I think we should take a look at this awesome run. You had a couple leg lifts getting by first and second. So tell us all about this.
Yeah, I kind of she got a little excited in the alleyway when we took off a little wide coming in. But so I knew I was probably going to have to leg lift because she gets tied on the back on the first sometimes. And then she's just been doing that real pretty round thing at the second, and I just had to throw my hand forward and lift my leg and get around it. And then that kind of set us off just a tick for the third. And when she got to her backside on the check mark on the backside of the third and came to me, I was like, oh, well, she's making it up. So it was so fun, and I got a little excited, and I usually don't whip her very much coming home, but I kind of forgot who I was on, and I was like, please hurry and get out.
Okay, so your leg lifts, the first one you went behind you. The next one you went up by the breast collar. How do you decide which one to do?
Usually, like, when I need to get forward, I want to do behind me. In the front one, if I want to stay at the barrel a little bit longer, because she'll snap back. And so I try to keep my hand down and just let her work and get out of her way.
Yeah.
And she's been letting me do that, so.
What a cool run. Yeah. Great job. That one was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was real fun. She makes it so fun and easy.
Yeah. How excited are you that you found a bit that just feels like the perfect fit?
I'm usually pretty good about placing the bits on them, but she's always, like I said, she's always been a little bit weird about it. And so I was kind of nervous about it, changing it, because she's been doing just fine in the O-ring. But especially with that bit, it just means a lot to me, and so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, a very sentimental one for sure. So you call her Marty Jane. She actually had a different name, and then the new owners wanted to call her Marty Jane. It's kind of known in the horse industry that it's bad luck to change their name. How'd all that work?
Yeah, so Chad Booth owned her, and that's who I trained her for originally. And then my other client that does cutting horses has been begging me to find her a real winner that she can hopefully rodeo on in the future. And so Marty Jane came available, which at the time we call her Marty or Martini. And Chad let her purchase her. And the first Futurity that she went to after she purchased her was BBR, and she won it. So that was fun. And then anyways, they're so funny about names. Missy Jean Etheridge is her owner, and she started texting me all kinds of names, and I'm like freaking out because I didn't want to change her name because of the superstitious stuff. And I was like, I'll just let her, rename her, but I'm not gonna say her name to anybody. And so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's proven that she's doing great and winning.
She don't care what her name is.
Yeah. What has been the reaction of the owners? Have you heard from them?
Oh yeah, they're so excited. They've been so supportive, and even when I've gotten barrels on her, she just is like, "You'll get it the next round." And it's really nice to have owners like that she knows how bad she wants to win, and she knows how bad I want to win. That no one else really wants to win as bad as we do. So we're not hitting barrels because we want to lose.
Right, exactly. Well, it takes a lot of people along the journey. And so, as I mentioned, Michelle Darling, the breeder, I know she's thrilled, and obviously the current owners and you doing your part out there. So great job to everyone involved. I wanted to bring up a mare that I know is very special, the Can mare that you won $530,000 on her Futurity year. So you've had some really cool winners in the past. What can you say about that one?
That mare is just super special to me. She actually won the first round of this last year, or her Futurity year, and in 2023. So, and that mare's just always been super special. And this mare is a famous lemon drop, and I've had some others, but those three mares are so much alike. They're just their grit, their try. They just go in there every time, no matter what's going on, and try their guts out. And so it's just really fun to have those horses that teach you and let you have fun and enjoy the job instead of just always work.
Yeah, that's true. It's a lot of work, so you got to celebrate the wins and really appreciate those moments. Round 2 coming up tomorrow. What's on your mind there?
I'm just gonna try to do the same thing I did today. I'm gonna try to get her a little bit more quiet in the alley. She's just like her mama. She gets so excited and pumped up. She acts like an NFR horse in the alleyway. And sometimes I can get her a little bit sooner and to keep her quiet a little bit more up in there. And today she tried to hook the corner really soon, and I was like, not yet. And then she kind of took off a little wide. So just hopefully make another run like today, and that should do it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. The fastest run we've seen so far at Ruby Buckle since the actual race has started at 15.800. It was so cool to watch in person as well. I know that you're really knowledgeable when it comes to bloodlines and what works together. So you mentioned the try and grit that the three mares all had, but talk about the different bloodlines that you like. Anything you want to mention there?
Yeah, I mean, I've always done really well on anything with Dash Fame on the bottom or Frenchman's Guy on the bottom. And then I've always done really well with my Eddie fillies. And so they all kind of match me. This mare more so, kind of like Famous Lemon Drop. She's more now a freer runner. And I do better on those because I put so much turn in them on an accident.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I'm sure it's just my cutting background, and I try not to. I definitely don't pick on my horses, but just feet work is real important to me. And so sometimes I just try to forget about that because I put so much turn in them. I think I just ride real reserve. So I have to tell myself, especially on this mare, Can was the same way, just to ride them pretty much like a kid, because if I don't tell myself that, I'll go out there and not ride them aggressive, and then I'll get barrels. So sometimes I might override them, but it's better than not riding them and then being slow or getting a barrel. So
yeah. Well, it's all very interesting, and you did amazing today. Again, a big congratulations to DaCota Monk winning round 1 of the Futurity here at the Ruby Buckle West on SEIS MARTINIS by Trey SEIS, and out of Morning Traffic, that's Martini of Michelle Darling. So congratulations again to everyone involved. $10,000 is what they'll get. They'll be back tomorrow for round 2, and then, of course, the average pays out really well. So we'll continue to bring you all the winners. Great job. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
That's DaCota Monk. I'm Amy Wilson. We're here at the EQN Sports Desk. It's driven by Holiday Auto Group, and we'll be back with more.